And reach the Emerald tier before Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific time so you can participate in the first game day for the $250,000 My Team Unlimited tournament. When it starts, you'll have 4 hours to compete against the community and earn the highest game score possible, with the top qualifiers on both generations earning a spot in.
Illuminating the landscape, Sears Tower and the rest of the Chicago skyline as night falls upon us. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. Taking a look at the 76ers, it's a long season, but right now they're in great position, holding that prize top spot. And of course the Bulls, 5 spots from the top.
Well, right now for the 76ers, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've got Joel Embiid, Brandon Ingram out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Seth Curry, and it's Maxey in at the point. And for the Bulls, Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Alize Johnson out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward. And Candace Nikola Vucevic, always a consistent producer. Do fans underrate how much Vucevic helps a team, you think?
I do. I think Vuce is that guy that could get you a triple-double on a nightly basis. He's a guy that can play big minutes for a championship contending team.
Here's Levine. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. Hey, it's blocked by Simmons. Out to the wing. Here's Embiid. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
Really rare to see a guy that's 6'11" have the kind of elite passing skills that Ben Simmons has. Really, really impressive.
Pass to Vucevic. Here's Levine for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena. And they proved it that game.
So it's Chicago now. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. Ball passes to Levine, launches a 3, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
There's that high arcing jumper. Levine with great lift off the floor. Good luck contesting that shot.
Pass to Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Levine. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. Clock at 6. The 3 from Ball. The rebound by Embiid. The Sixers leading. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. And it's Maxey missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Well, Candace, the Bulls have churned through over a dozen head coaches since the Zen Master left. But they feel they now have the right fit with Billy Donovan.
Billy Donovan, obviously a coach that's come from college, transitioned into the NBA seamlessly, and he did that because he understands how to communicate with young stars. And that's what the Chicago Bulls have, and that's what they're trying to build.
Outside Levine. Ooh, what a play. Just palms the block. Ingram against Johnson. Pass to Maxey. From downtown. Rebounded by Johnson.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
And the dunk by Levine.
An incredible athlete. I like when Levine elects to finish with power at the basket.
Ingram, the pass to Simmons. And it's Simmons slamming it home.
really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Ball. An 11-point game for him in the win against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And he provided tenacious defense, tallied a number of steals which energized their team.
I don't know how many guys have bitten on DeRozan's pump fake over the years, but I do know it's a bunch of them, and because that fake is so good, it's a weapon for him.
Williams is checked in for Johnson.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
The shot by Ingram, no good. Chicago trailing here. Well, Candace, you're one of the most versatile low-post players to ever play the game. Now, that's something that's becoming the rule instead of the exception.
Yes, you got to be versatile in the low post, and that means being able to face up. That means being able to be physical and finishing around the basket. It's so important.
Williams finds DeRozan. Here's Levine. Back to Ball. Pass to Vucevic. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Vucevic has got his second basket on the night.
You look at the mid-range area of the court, definitely in Vucevic's game. Clearly, he's an outstanding shooting center.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Now here's Levine. What a tremendous game he played against Philadelphia.
Yeah, this period. They're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Some changes for Chicago. Bradley, he's checked in for Vucevic. White comes in for Levine. And it's Caruso in for Ball. And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Andre Drummond is checked in for Embiid. Cousins comes in for Simmons. Green's checked in for Ingram. And Korkmaz is subbed in for Curry. Chicago has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. DeRozan passes to Williams. Some solid defense from Drummond. For Philadelphia, they've got 8 of 13 attempts to go. Green with the ball. Now guarded by White. Pass to Caruso. Can't hit that one. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
And I'll tell you what a surprising result. Losing to an underdog is one thing, but getting blown out is quite another.
I know. I mean, I'm with you there. It just seemed as though they were sleepwalking their way through that entire game. It was, in my estimation, just inexcusable.
Cousins. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Candace, a guy like Kobe White, he can be explosive with his scoring. But there's still a lot of his game that needs developing.
Kobe White is one of those point guards from end to end that is one of the fastest in the league. I'd like to put him in conversation with some of the fastest and quickest guards. On the defensive end, there's a lot more room for improvement, but I like that he's capable of taking the three and knocking it down more consistently.
And the three-pointer goes.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Caruso.
2 minutes.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Offensive rebound. Here's Bradley, and it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Green against Williams. Outside, Green. Another three for Philadelphia.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Well, the Bulls shooting only 42% to get this one going. Pass to Williams. Back to Caruso. Oh, Drummond with a block.
How about that swat by Drummond, using all of his height and bounce to deny the offense there.
Green, the pass to Cousins. White with the steal. On the wing, DeRozan. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Philadelphia and is blocked.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start. It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Going inside. Count it. DeRozan's got 6.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Coming onto the floor for your Bulls, Alize Johnson.
So it's Chicago now. It's a 3-point game. 3 seconds left. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Sixers ahead. They lead by 3. And we'll be back with you shortly. If you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what's your take on the Sixers so far?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
Kobe White out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Patrick Williams. Then it's Tony Bradley. And it's Johnson in at the 4 spot. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Korkmaz on the wing. He's guarded by White. Green for 3. Williams grabs the board. It's so wonderful to see the growth of the WNBA, engaging new fans and sponsors. Candace, how does the league continue that ascent, do you think?
I think the WNBA has to continue to do things different. We are a different game than the NBA, and we can't always use the NBA's blueprint as ours. So I think we need to continue to push that and, you know, open up more doors for ourselves.
Good point. Ball, he's checked in for Chicago. Simmons has checked in for the Sixers. Curry comes in for Maxey. Chicago trailing here. Pass to White for 3. He buries it from 3.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Outside Curry. From deep. The Sixers with another miss for Chicago. They've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Bradley. Oh, Drummond with a block. Green, the pass to Simmons. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Simmons has got 8.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
Pass to Johnson. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Now here's Curry. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Ball. to the paint. Here's Bradley. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And the Bulls lead by 2.
Ball, such a terrific passer. He seems to have a sixth sense, nice feel, which is hard to teach.
Andre Drummond.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Korkmaz, pounded by Ball. Korkmaz, good. Candace, this is a question I'm sure you've heard before, but growing up, was there a player or players who you patterned your game after?
Well, honestly, I was the biggest Allen Iverson fan. So I was the center that was going out on the game trying to throw passes like AI, trying to dribble and get that crossover. So I really loved watching AI growing up. And C. Webb was another player. I loved his versatility. I loved his ability to get to the basket. So I'd say it's those two.
Nice. Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. Zach LaVine comes in for Williams. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the Sixers. Ingram comes in for Green. Here's Johnson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Philadelphia's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Simmons, the pass to Ingram, shoots over Levine. The shot by Ingram, no good.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
White for 3. They grab their own miss. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second personal
And the first one at the line is good.
13 foul. At the line.
And so he hits both.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Vucevic from deep. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Curry. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts. Well, you think about how important bench play is in the modern game. Candace, how big of a boost is it for a starter when the bench plays well?
When the bench comes in and raises the level of play, it definitely makes your job easier. When you have a bench that you can depend on, a team that plays against the starters constantly in practice to make them better, it just makes the overall team and the energy go up.
You can certainly add to the depth and buy some quality rest.
When Simmons is driving inside, I'm telling you, he's going to sky up for the flush, getting to the bucket in no time.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his third personal
And he makes a first.
You know, he was the 16th pick in the 2011 NBA draft, and Vucevic became an all-star for the first time in 2019. Took him a while, but he got there.
DeRozan is checked in for Johnson.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock him down from the line.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
So it's Chicago now. After the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago.
He is such a well-coordinated, fluid athlete for his side. Joel Embiid blocks a lot of shots, probably changes even more.
The 76ers making a switch here. Maxi's checked in. Now here's Ingram. 20 points for him last game against Detroit. Fires for 3. Knocks it down from distance. And it's a 3-point 76ers lead.
You know, Ingram is somebody you have to watch closely on the perimeter because he's improved his outside shots so much since coming into the league.
Candace, in women's basketball, a lot of players play overseas when the WNBA isn't in season. You can add to your income, and a lot of players need that income, of course. Can you talk about that aspect of the WNBA versus overseas and where we're going with that?
Yes, overseas is honestly where you make your living. For 10 years, I played year-round. From WNBA season October to April, I would go to Russia, and then I would come back and play in the WNBA season again. So it definitely is a grind, but the WNBA is honestly the summer job. Playing overseas really does benefit your career.
How about the toll on your body that it took? It had to have had a great toll over the years.
Yeah, rest. What is rest, BA? I don't know what that is.
The determination that DeRozan brings to scoring in the painted area, really unmatched. He's not going to mess up too many of those chances.
Now here's Simmons. A 20-point game for him in the win against Detroit. Levine against Curry. White for three. Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Buries it from 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Now a timeout called by Chicago.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Let's hear you, fans.
The Bulls making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Niang, he's checked in for the Sixers. Green comes in for Curry. Pass the ball. Back to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Well, you look at DeRozan's game, and he's a powerful finisher. That's really one of the main staples of his attack.
Here's Maxey. There's the drive.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Here's Caruso. Back to ball. Levine with it. Green picks him up. And that one drops. Levine's got 11 points.
Beautiful form on the jumper. Zach LaVine making it look pretty.
And it's Green off the drive. He can't get it to go. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. Here's DeRozan. Rebound by the 76ers. Well, Candace, always great to get your take on things. Great to have you on the broadcast tonight.
It's an honor and privilege to sit next to you guys. Thanks so much for having me, Brian.
Hey, anytime Candace stops by, we know we're going to hear something interesting.
I agree, B.A. She's got a great perspective of the game. She sees it from the view of a player, a coach, and a fan.
You know, Ingram is quiet about the work he puts in after practice and before games. This is a guy who just never stops trying to improve, though, and that's shown up in how he's grown as a player.
The Bulls making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Good on the bucket.
This guy has been wreaking havoc out there the last couple games.
Well, he's done it again right there on the offensive glass. I mean, it's a great stretch that he's having here, and boy, I really admire his energy.
The Sixers with another miss. Here's DeRozan. The shot misses, and Philadelphia the other way now. 40 seconds left in the second period. Outside for Ingram. For 3, Maxey. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram.
For 3.
He's got 13.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Inside, Embiid. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
He's got ideal position inside. Embiid goes right into the contact. He hunts it out.
First one falls for him. Bradley, he's checked in for Chicago. Cousins, he's checked in for the Sixers. Korkmaz comes in for Green, and Embiid drops them both. Chicago has gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Cousins with the steal. And now the Sixers on the break. Here's Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, no question about it. Ingram is in the zone right now, having no trouble getting and hitting his shots.
Here's Levine for 3. Can't get it to drop. A big-time effort for Brandon Ingram, providing a lot of energy for Philadelphia. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Sixers coach Doc Rivers here with me. And Doc, what did you think about the play of Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons in that first half?
Loved it by both. You know, they both got to play off each other. Our guys are getting them.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. The first half was all about Brandon Ingram. He had 14 points and 1 rebound. Let's start with you, Shaq. What do you think about the 76ers? And that does it for our halftime.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boy, this has been one outstanding game from Brandon Ingram.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Taking a look at the 76ers. We've got Brandon Ingram. Tyrese Maxey is out there with Seth Curry. Then it's Ben Simmons, and it's Embiid in at the 5.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute them because his shot making is not happening right now.
Outside Curry, right wing. Just 5 to shoot. There's the 3. Hits the trifecta. Curry's got 5 points. Well, Grant, some first-time head coaches coming in this season. Can that be tricky, making that transition 1 seat over to the head job?
Well, they have a lot of basketball experience amongst them. A different role, though, brings different responsibilities, so it will be an adjustment, but I think they'll do fine.
Well, a nice room service feed from DeRozan. Couldn't get more wide open than that.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Maxey. Over to the wing. The 3 is up. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Simmons has got his 3rd assist of the night. Maxey's gotten 4 of 7 threes to fall, shooting it with confidence. Outside Levine. Down low. Tries again. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Ingram on the wing. Pass to Embiid. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line.
You know, many people refer to Embiid as the best big in the league right now, and largely because there isn't a hole in his game. I mean, he does a lot of everything, and as big as he is, his agility and shooting touch is off the chart.
Basket's good.
Being such an outstanding scorer, athletic, strong, great confidence in taking it to the rack. He's no stranger to tough finishes.
And the bucket is good.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this 3rd quarter. And Clark, you look at the evolution of Embiid's game. Really speaks to his intense work ethic.
I agree with you because he's had several injuries now, and yet he has not wasted that time rehabbing because he's developed his skills in the process. He said surgeries after surgeries at some points, I wanted to quit, but his heart was too big for that, and his game is showing the fruit of his work.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Ball. The rebound by Maxey.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
Ingram, the pass to Simmons. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Ball's got 4 rebounds now. Ingram against DeRozan. The shot that time not on target. Some solid defense from Ingram. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Time after time, it's Ben Simmons' time. The Australian looking fabulous tonight.
Ball passes to Vucevic. Outside Levine. Shoots over Curry. And that one's long. Philadelphia's gotten all three from downtown so far in the second half. Embiid drawing the double team. From outside the arc. And Curry is good for three. Curry's got 9 points here in the second half.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Some changes for Chicago. Bradley, he's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Johnson. And it's White in for DeRozan. Outside White. Over Green. Ooh, he can't stop the run as that misses. Curry passes to Green. From downtown. Doesn't go that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. And that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand.
Lonzo becoming more consistent with his catch-and-shoot jumper. I know it doesn't look that good, but it's got nice touch on it, and it's effective.
And that one's good. Green.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Outside, Williams. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by Ingram. For Philadelphia, they've gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control. And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen by Ball. White with it. Now guarded by Curry. Here's the three. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
Pass to Niang. Outside Curry. Takes the three. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Yep, and he's got his three-point shot back. He did nothing from range in the first half. But here in this quarter, woo, he's got it going.
Outside White. To the inside. Now Williams. Shot from the top of the key. They get the rebound. Bradley, that's good.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Timeout called, the 76ers.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
For the local.
Caruso, he's checked in for Ball. Philadelphia dictating the flow. Right side Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Here's Korkmaz. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Simmons has got 4 assists now tonight. Here's Caruso. Pass to Levine. 3-pointer. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
And they double up Simmons. Here's Korkmaz. Now here's Cousins. Outside Simmons.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. Korkmaz, no good.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to Caruso. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
You know, Zach LaVine is not just a scorer. He's really good at setting up his teammates, too.
Here's Simmons. Oh, Simmons throws it down hard.
And the amazing moves of Simmons. I mean, he's just so much fun to watch when he's got the ball in his hand.
To the paint. Here's Caruso. Hey, it's blocked by Simmons. Curry against White. Korkmaz on the wing. Three-pointer off the mark. Chicago has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. Here's LaVine. Oh, and the jam by LaVine.
And you see why LaVine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile one block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Here's Drummond. Banked it in off the glass. Drummond's got his first basket of the night.
Boy, a little contact will not deter Drummond. I mean, he gets physical right back and finishes strong.
Pass to Bradley. From 12 feet. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on to Marcus Cousins. And he drops the first. Chicago making some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Williams. And DeMar DeRozan is subbed in for LaVine. Maxey, he's checked in for the Sixers. Simmons, the pass to Drummond. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the 76ers lead by 16.
Boy, Simmons racks up points by being involved in hustle plays, using his size and his great instincts to impact the game in a lot of different areas.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. They've got Alex Caruso, Alize Johnson out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Kobe White, and it's Vucevic in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Pass to DeRozan. Oh, stolen by Embiid. For 3, Maxey. Chicago grabs the miss. Outside Johnson. Hauled in by Curry. Curry's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the right side. And here's Embiid. Pass to Maxey. There's the 3. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
You know, a feed like this shows you how well-rounded Joel Embiid's game is becoming and what a good teammate he is. He's not just looking for his own.
Outside White. Now here's Vucevic. Embiid covers. White against Curry. Looking to get back on track. Excellent D there from Embiid. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Back to Korkmaz. Pass to Drummond. Here's Korkmaz. Over DeRozan. Second shot opportunity. Embiid. And the lamp is good off the glass. And he's now got the double-double.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And the Bulls call time here. And Clark, it's a relief to have fans back in the stands, but rising incidents of misconduct from a few. How do you think we discourage this?
Well, I think you first identify who those folks are, press charges, hold them accountable, make the penalty severe for that type of misconduct. Just because you purchase a ticket doesn't give you the right to act any way that you want to. There are protocols and rules and just basic human dignity and respect and courteousness that has to be applied. So make it tough on folks that step outside of those lines. Hold them accountable and press charges if need be.
Ball, he's checked in for Chicago. Brandon Ingram is checked in for the Sixers. Green comes in for Curry.
You know, it's never easy trying to contain Ingram, especially when he's fighting off defenses like this.
The Bulls have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. DeRozan outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Caruso. Green covering. And again, no good by Chicago.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
DeRozan passes to Vucevic. They need this. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Drummond. The 76ers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Ingram, the pass to Drummond. Embiid against Vucevic. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And the developmental path for top prospects is evolving. Clark, it was recently announced a new high school league for the top powerhouses.
Well, you could almost see this coming, B.A. Again, creating additional pathways for young players to pursue their professional dreams would lead to other types of competition in the NBA. So we'll see how it plays out. But I'm not totally opposed to it. Again, it's a small percentage of players that would be part of this type of tournament or league. So let's see where it goes.
Ingram into the lane. And the shot goes down. Ingram's got 4 points this quarter.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Chicago's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Oh, stolen by Embiid. And now the Sixers on the break. Green finds Embiid. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And here's Ingram from the arc. And it's Thomas with the rebound.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
And featuring Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan, and Kevin Garnett. Is the 2020 Hall of Fame class the best ever, Clark?
Well, I'd certainly have to go back and look, but there won't be any classes that would be any better. I would say that. I mean, clearly depending on when some of the all-time greats went in and who were part of their classes in the past, but I would be hard-pressed to imagine or be able to state a class that was better than this particular class. 2009 comes to mind. That had Michael Jordan, David Robinson, and John Stockton. That's a pretty good threesome, too.
Offensive board. Green for 3. Not going to go that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Maxey, that's good.
Coming out of the half, making a commitment to the offensive boards has proven successful.
And the Bulls shooting around 35% for the game. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Embiid. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Philadelphia calls timeout. Take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Ben Simmons.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Well, it didn't start out with him being in this crowd's crosshairs, but as the game went along, he kept pouring it on them. It's safe to say they don't want to see this guy anywhere near their arena for a long, long time. Here's Thomas. Outside, Brown. Shot to end the cold streak, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Outside Simmons. Here's Niang. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist.
For 3.
Simmons has got his 5th assist in this one.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Poke loose. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Chicago ball.
Here's Thomas. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot. And will go to the line. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
The fantastic passing we saw from them in the first half carried right over into the second half, too.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
Philadelphia ball.
Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons slamming it home.
Remarkable athleticism of Simmons right there. Driving to the cup. When he's doing that, you need to get out of his way.
Chicago has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Pass to Green. Outside, Brown. He takes it in. Uses the glass on the layup. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the 4th. To the wing, right side. From deep, here's Simmons. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Bradley's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Thomas. And with so much player movement nowadays, Clark, a lot of small market teams nervous about attracting and retaining the stars.
You know, B, I played for a small market team, the Indiana Pacers, in the early 80s when I played the short time I did in the NBA, and that's always a challenge to be able to keep your star players in your market because there is more attractive real estate out there when you think about other cities in the league, and players do have a desire. Sometimes to be in larger markets where the lights are bigger and brighter and there are more people, and I don't know if there's anything the league can really do to keep players from desiring to move on occasion.
Here's Marshall. Bradley grabs the board. Bradley's got 8 rebounds in the game. Left side, Brown. All sorts of time, and he hits the jumper.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
On the wing, Green. It's tipped.
Cousins not one to be challenged there. Tenacious denial.
Cousins comes with the double team. Pass to Brown. Hey, expanding his range. And the Bulls get it back.
Big rebound and a smart play to kick it right out. They want to use as much time as possible here. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the 76ers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And this is an even matchup, 1-1 on the season series with 2 left to play.
Hard to say now how the final 2 games between them will play out, but one thing's certain. I mean, they're going to go at each other. This has become a very intense matchup.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Ben Simmons.
Shooting for
But from a
Philadelphia.
scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
Reed's checked in for the Sixers.
You know, when Simmons went #1 in the 2016 NBA draft, he was the 3rd pick in 11 years to have been born in Melbourne, Australia. Andrew Bogut was first, and then Kyrie Irving next, and then Simmons. Really remarkable. Perhaps something in the water down under?
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Niang, no good. And here's Chicago. They're on an 18-6 run. Lets it go from deep. And it's Niang with a rebound. Outside Simmons. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
I'm here with Ben Simmons, and Ben, you were setting the table. How aggressive were you looking to be, attacking and finding your open teammates?
Trying to make plays. That's what I do. I try to share the ball, try to make the right play, so I'm happy I did that.
And you do it well. Thanks, Ben.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. So long, everybody.